Hey everyone, pre-patch is on its way. This pre-patch feels a bit, shall we say, awkward, rushed maybe? I don't think we've ever had a massive pre-patch like this with such a late PTR. It's super awkward. You can't test things correctly, and there's been some big uncertainty around a couple of things. Like fly-in. We all assumed we would have fly-in, but actually it said on one of the launch blogs that fly-in was an expansion feature, not a pre-patch feature. And it's not on PTR, so it looks like we're going to have archaeology with no fly-in. But I guess we'll get over that. Also, the elemental events, so they should come before the shattering, right? But there's still a few things that we can be confident of. So today, this video is going to be looking through those things with you. Number one, then, is sort out those bags. Geez, will you look at the state of you? I've never seen bags this bad. Do you even have 20 slots? Bags are going to go one way from here, and that is up. Frostweave bags are the way forward here for sure. You'll want all that space, you really will. Questing, farming, doing anything basically, you will for sure need to have the maximum space. Now, there are bags better than 20, but they're on a 7-day cooldown still. So if anything changes around the cooldown, I'll let you know. I'm going to test that out on PTR later, actually, but I assume it is still the 7-day cooldown. While you're sorting your bags and your banks, try to separate things into selling now or to hold. So I'd hold things you think are going to go up in value, like trade goods, or sell those that are likely to go down, like bind on equip items. Keep an eye on any random greens that you might have in case they'll be used for transmog. Number 2 then is guild. It's a really good idea to join a guild, even if you only make gold. The reason for this is guild perks. They did say that the system would be changed to be small guild friendly, but with such a little time to go, it's hard to imagine any meaningful changes being put in place. I would love it if there was a way for me to reasonably level my bank guilds, but I'm not holding out any hope of that just now, unfortunately. So I guess my point 2 is find a guild. A max level guild gives you 10% experience, 10% mount speed, group summon, and increases the quantity you get from herbing, mining, disenchanting, and skinning by 15%. When you loot gold, a 10% extra goes into your guild bank. Vendor prices are reduced by 5%. This is so vital for everyone. We can't really test guild leveling on beta yet, but once we can, I'll be testing it to see if we can level smaller guilds. For now though, I would assume that tiny guilds won't be leveling and that you need to look for a guild with other players. It's worth noting on beta right now, classes that can heal can also learn the mass resurrection spell from trainers. So maybe there will be more changes to guild perks coming. But as I said, with over 3 weeks to go, it's unlikely to be meaningful. Number 3 then is plan your goblin. Every goblin needs a goblin, right? Best deals anywhere is so good. If you're planning to craft a Violet Sands, Meccano Hog, and probably many more things I've not thought of, you're going to want a goblin to do your shopping for you. Not to mention the lovely haste buff and rocket launch. So get planning. Your goblin can be Death Knight, Hunter, Mage, Priest, Rogue, Shaman, Warlock, or Warrior. I probably should have just told you the things it couldn't be. The Goblin starter area is actually pretty cool. It doesn't take long to shoot through it, and it's really one spirit. The revamped route to 60 takes no time at all, and they've sped up leveling 60 to 80. You'll probably have finished your Goblin leveling before I've done my ground mount archaeology, that's for sure. Number 4, max your professions. Go on, you can do it. There's no better way to start the new expansion on the right foot than having 450 out of 450 in each profession. If you can afford it, stock the materials that you need to take you to 460 straight away on launch as well. Go on, even cooking and fishing. I know they're a pain, but they are so good. When you're doing those dailies as well, especially the fishing, the chances of getting other things and achievements and stuff to sell is just so high. You should definitely be doing them. Number 5 then, check that you're not holding any charred glyphs, and definitely don't go buying any. A friend of mine earlier this week, he told me his amazing scheme. He's been buying every single glyph he can find on the auction house, costing below 2 gold, because they can only go up, right? And sure enough, when I checked, 90% of the glyphs he picked up are being charred. So I've stopped him now, but trust me, there's more where he came from. So if you do have a bunch of the glyphs being charred, there's still time to sell them. I made a video recently dedicated to glyphs in the pre-patch, so please do feel free to have a look. There's a few different things that are changing around this, and if you're holding ink especially, you're definitely going to want to have a check through that. Number 5 then, this is the last one, and that is take one last shot for your Swift Sicilian Tiger. Go on, just one last try. I've only done it 87,562 times with no drop. What's one more time for good luck gonna do? I mean, surely I can't miss out on it a second time. So yeah, last chance now before it's gone forever. If you do get it in the final reset, make sure to let me know, and I'll be keeping everyone updated if I do. So I hope you found today's video useful. I'm really looking forward to pre-patch next week. I just kind of hope my hunter has a pet bar by then. That's all. Not much really. So if you did like this video, please do remember to take a moment to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Bye.